Now that I've got everybody hopefully up to speed on how to get grades in this class, how to turn things in, and everything else that I've been going over the past week or so, I want to now focus on the lessons that we're actually learning. So let's focus on lesson 1 to start. Let's go over lesson 1 movement. All right, so let's take a look at the first question. What does a muscle do for your body? Well, it's like a rubber band and it helps your body move. All right, your brain thinks it, and your muscles are connected to your bones. And as your brain thinks it, it pulls your bones in the directions you want it to move. What does a tendon do for your body? A tendon connects your muscles to your bones. So let me try to find the picture right here. So this is a tendon. This white thing right here, this tan looking thing right there, that is your bone. So you got your bone right here. The red thing is your muscle, and then your tendons kind of run throughout your muscle, but at the very end are connected to the bone. So we got bone, tendon, muscle. All right, next. What does a bone do for your body? Well, a bone gives your body structure and shape. If you were without bones, you would be like an octopus or a jellyfish and be free-flowing everywhere. What is a joint? A joint is where two bones connect. So let me try to find the image of here. So this is an image of a joint, all right, where two bones connect. Bone connecting to bone, and these little pink things that are right there, those are the ligaments. So the ligaments hold the bone to the bone. Joints can be knees, elbows, hips, shoulders, fingers, knuckles, toes, all right? Anywhere where two bones connect is a joint, all right? And then the last question right here was, what does a ligament do for your body? And as I just already said, a ligament connects your bones to your bones. And that was your review for lesson 1. As long as you remember, your muscles help move your body. Your tendons connect your muscles to your bone. Your bones give your body shape and structure, like your skeleton. A joint is an area where two bones meet. And ligaments connect bones to the bones at the joint. All right, let's go over contracting muscles. This would be lesson 2. All right, and we're just going to go question by question and just go over what is needed. All right, first question. To move most parts of our body, we contract muscles on one side while relaxing or stabilizing the other side. The answer is true. That's how your body works. One side muscle tightens up, the other side relaxes if you want to move your arm one way. Or if you want to move it back the other way, then the other side contracts, well, then the first side relaxes. Next question. If I want to make my bicep as long as possible, I contract it. That answer is false. If you want to make your bicep as long as possible, you stretch it. Contracting it tightens it up. If you say make a muscle and someone points to their muscle on their arm, they've made their muscle as short as possible. That's why it pops out. Next question. If you want to make a muscle as short as possible, I stretch it. Again, the answer is false. If you want to make a muscle as short as possible, you need to basically flex. Like when someone says, hey, make a muscle, and you flex your arm, you're making it as short as possible. That's why it balls up and gets short. And when it gets short, it's got nowhere else to go. That's why it looks all hard. The strongest muscle in the body is the heart. Okay, the heart never takes a break. If it did, we would be dead. We make our muscles blank while we stretch. Well, we make our muscles longer while we stretch. So anytime we're stretching, our muscles are getting longer. Okay, we take it and we hold it. All right, hold our stretch, that is. Next, we contract and relax our muscles to control our body. True. Number 7, controlling our movements with our muscle contractions is hard to learn and takes a lot of time and practice. Yep, if that wasn't the case, we would have been up and running around and jumping off of things when we were just months old. And nope, it took us a while. It took us years to learn how to do that stuff. The brain sends us signals to our muscles so that we can contract our muscles to move. When you flex, you are contracting your bicep, okay? So when this side contracts, back here, that side relaxes, okay? That's what I was explaining to you earlier. It can literally take us a decade to perfect a movement skill. Very true. It can even take longer than that. People who are professional athletes are still working on their skills 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years later in the case of a golfer. When you blank a muscle, you can move a bone in the direction you want it to go. The answer is contract. So this is what it looks like when you contract up here. See how the muscle balls up? Okay. Now down here, now the tricep is contracting. Now that muscle is balling up, while this muscle, the bicep, is relaxing. Okay. So contract, relax, and over here, contract, relax. So it depends on what side is contracting. When you are flexing or contracting your biceps, you are relaxing your triceps. Okay, so when you're flexing or contracting your biceps, you're relaxing your triceps. Because again, just like over here, when this one contracts, that one relaxes. When this one contracts, that one relaxes. They work together. And finally, when you're contracting your triceps, you're relaxing your biceps, which is, again, which I just showed you right here. And that is the review of lesson 2.